What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you. The NBA playoffs start tonight. Well, the play-in game. So technically, I guess it's not the playoffs, but it's the play-in for the playoffs. So the regular season is over, but I don't know. I'm just going to call it the playoffs. The Lakers play New Orleans, and Golden State is playing somebody. I don't remember who tonight. Those are the two games tonight. So it's the West Coast playoffs. Play in today, and then I think tomorrow is like the East Coast version. So anyhow, I thought we would get this stream kind of in and out before then, just in case people did want to watch. A lot of sports kind of stuff lately the last few days. A lot of things going on at night where I normally would stream. So I kind of don't want to take you guys away from that. Plus, this will be a VOD for later, so if this just helps get through your workday when you're sitting at your desk, great. It's fine. Have me on in the background, or it puts you to sleep at night when you're trying to go to bed. Fine by me as well. Just let it play. Okay, so we are going to what I've been playing through. I've been trying out a lot of guns lately in Season 3 because really there's nothing else for us Zombies players to do. And I've been trying to find what I think is best. And I think this Subverter might be, the SOA Subverter, this battle rifle, might be truly the best gun in Zombies right now. I'm going to show you what I have on it as far as my attachments go. You can change it and put on whatever you like if you want to try it out. I have the Bruin Bastion angled grip. We have the 50 round drum, the FFS Olay V laser, slate reflector, and the precision stock, the STT-88 precision stock. Again, for me, with Zombies, almost everything I'm trying to do here is just to get my hip fire to be as straight and accurate as possible so I don't have to aim down sight very much. That way I can move faster, laterally, backwards, wherever, and just kind of hit my targets without really taking my time to aim down sight and taking too long. I will tell you, by the way, I have quite literally just played a game before this. This is a weapon. Obviously, it's in my contraband stash. I picked up at some point. I don't even remember it, and I don't remember the last time I used it. But today's challenges for Zombies was like 75 criticals with a pistol and like 75 hip fires or something like that. So I was like, excuse me. I was like, I'm going to throw this on, and I haven't used this thing in forever. This COR Core 45 with this like extended mag, and it's got a stock on it doing whatever. I went into tier 3 with this, triple papped it with only a blue ether tool, so that's the rare, so it's green, blue, purple, gold. I had a blue ether tool on it. I took out a mimic and a mangler. I wouldn't say easily, but it wasn't like a super struggle either, so something for you to check out there. Still, the Stingers, I think, are the best pistol because you can dual wield them. You can put on massive magazines with them. You put a ton of damage down range. It's really good. So I think basically the best guns in the game right now, the SOA Subverter, the WSP Swarms, which I have over here, the WSP, that's the submachine gun, which again you can dual wield, which is how I would definitely recommend it. So those two, the Stingers, the pistols, again, dual wield it, kind of set it up exactly like you would the Swarm, but they're pistols. Those are great. As far as shotguns go, I want to do a little bit more testing, but I think either the Lockwood or the Haymaker, when you put the conversion kit on it. And it's kind of very specific with the Lockwood, you have to have the slugs on for the ammo. But either one of those is pretty good. And other than that, I mean, those are kind of the best ones. The worst gun, I mean, you can, assault rifle, like the SVA is good. MCW is still good. MTZ is still good. None of them are amazing. If you want to put, the good thing about those is you can put the flamethrower underbarrel on them. Garbage as far as taking care of the HVTs now, we know that. But for crowd control, for regular zombies, wipes them out immediately. So it's still good as far as that goes. It's just terrible when it comes to HVTs. So they nerfed the hell out of it. You guys know that. We've talked about it a bunch, so we don't need to go through that kind of stuff right now anymore. But those, I think, are kind of my best right now. You can have a quick look at what we've got. We're going to go into Tier 4 Dark Aether. Like I said, I was just playing a game with that pistol. Just kind of trying it out, doing my challenge for the day. And the very last contract that I did, I was in tier 3 and I got a sigil. So I was like, you know what? Let's pick it up. Let's go in. We went through the Dark Aether Rift last week. But that was doing the actual, like, escort the rover, you know, the mission, the actual story mission. We're going to go into the Dark Aether, like the tier 4 kind of Dark Aether. If you want to look at that way, we have 30 minutes. We're going to have to go fight like a Mega Abomination. So it could get a little bit difficult. I think we're going to bring in, that's my bad. We're going to bring in a couple of, I'm trying to think, what do I want to use? Because I don't think the Juggernaut suit works at all on HVTs anymore either. At least the Mega Abomination, really. So I think we might bring in like 2, maybe, sentry guns, just to kind of be safe. I'm going to bring in a dog. I have the dog bone. I've been saying this too lately. Every time I play, if I get a piece of like the flesh on the ground, I pick it up. If I cross paths with a doghouse, I get the dog. Especially when you're playing solo, it's just good to have. I mean, in case you go down, dog's gonna pick you up. Like it does a lot to help. And you're gonna see. It's been a while since I've done this this Dark Aether run through here, so you're gonna see when you do the holdout, the dog. I mean, provided the dog lives that long, it should. We're not gonna call it in until we're like going in. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We want to get a whole bunch of Casimirs. Okay, because for the ether rockets. Okay, I'm remembering now. It's like I said, it's been a while since I've done this run because you know once you do it, you get all the schematics. I did it a bunch right when like season 2.5 came out, and then you kind of just. All right, I mean I've done all that stuff. What else is there to do? You know, so you kind of get away from it. But anyhow, we're not really gonna mess around like going through everything. Hey, tier 1, look how good the gun is. You know, here, go to tier 2, and we'll upgrade it one more time. We're not going to mess around with that kind of stuff. This gun is very good. Like I said, you can hop in. Either take my word for it, or load into your own game and check it out. Totally up to you. But we're not going to spend a ton of time like going through like exactly how it does on each level. We're just going to jump in and get going. We're not going to call that in yet. We will. Just for me, I always want to like switch over to this before I pull it out, just in case, because you never know, because this game is still a little glitchy and buggy. Pop that on, and we're good for now. I'm not going to use. Got to wait for the whole animation. The worst thing about this weapon. Yeah, we're not going to call it. Well, I could use my Ether Blade now. I think I've gotten pretty good. I'm just always paranoid about like accidentally swapping it out for something that's on the ground, like I'll grab a Molotov cocktail by accident or something. Let's go ahead and we just want to bang out some contracts quickly because we just want points. Again, 5 grand for each Casimir that we're gonna need. So we just want to do that fast. So we're just gonna run through some contracts here. We'll check to see what's in tier 3 as far as contracts go right now, because if there's a cargo delivery, see meat. Normally I would pick it up. I have a dog bone. The dog bone I save until we're going into, or like maybe we'll do it while we're in tier 3 a little bit. But one, I don't want the dog to kind of get injured before we go into tier the Dark Aether. And we're gonna go fight, you know, a Mega Abomination right away. So I want him to be as healthy as possible at that point. Oh, I forgot. I have a golden armor on, so I don't need to really kind of mess with that. Jeez, excuse me. Sorry, so it's not showing... At least we can see it there. But it's not showing up on my minimap where the destination for this cargo was. I tell you, man, we're not going to worry about that kind of stuff, though, today. We're just going to play and have as much fun as possible. But let's get roly Poland on over. Ooh, oh, never mind. If I say it now, I'll give it away. I don't want to give it away. Spoiler, 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 big spoiler. Oh, don't you hate when you have things spoiled for you, then you don't want them spoiled? Like, you're just trying to take things as they come and not know. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I see a movie's coming out, like, oh, that looks like it's going to be a good movie, like, to me. Like, I don't want to know anything about it. I don't want to watch trailers for it. I don't want anything to know really kind of anything about it. Like, I'm interested. I'm going to go see it. That's it. Like, don't show me anything else. Okay, what do we have? We don't even have any good contracts in Tier 3 right now, so why bother messing around? Let's just go, and we're going to do this HVT. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, if we had, like, the cargo and then, like, a couple of HVTs in there, we could do that, but there's just the one HVT in there right now. I don't really want to mess around with the spores. That's just too much of a pain in the ass. So let's go do this. We'll build up our points before, you know, at least let's get some money to get some points, perks, and then we can head in there and start messing with that kind of stuff. But all we have right now is quick revive, so. Ooh, we will take that for the moment. Purple gutter knife and Tier 2 zone. That's nice. I used the what do you call it? That little push weapon. What's it called? The new melee. I just unlocked it in the battle pass, I think yesterday. It's fine. It seems to be exactly like the karambit or the gutter knife that we just saw there. Nothing special about it whatsoever. Doesn't seem. So we've got somebody delivering cargo right here as I'm doing this. Gonna get a little crowded. Oh, who just got shooting? That was all just kind of weird right there. Get up. Okay. Drive in through there, guy. You can make it. Alright, let's get up in the sky before this convoy starts shooting me. We're flying. Let's go do this. We didn't need to get nearly that high. Get the money first. Got an itch on my finger. Oh my god, that's weird. Okay. What do we got? A mimic? Yeah, actually, that pistol I was talking about, the core, COR, whatever it was called. I had an HVT Disciple. No. Yes, it was an HVT. In Tier 2, and actually, it did pretty well as far as that goes as well. Like, that gun's not bad, man. They did a lot of changing today. Like, patch notes came out for multiplayer and for Warzone. So I don't know how much it's actually going to affect us as Zombies players. But I know they definitely made some changes to weapons. Although I think lately, you know, it has been the like the SMG of choice has been the Rival 9 in multiplayer, and I guess they just buffed the Striker 9 quite a lot. So people have been using that, like in ranked play. Although they just had the CDL over this past weekend, and nobody was using it. So I don't know if it's like it's banned in CDL, or I don't know. Like they hadn't applied the patch notes, the new patch notes, because they do that a lot. If they change some values on weapons or whatever, the players in the CDL will actually play on the old patch because they haven't had very much time to use the new stuff and to test it out. So that could be. And today they announced, I don't know if any of you guys actually give a damn about the CDL. I wish they would go back to the CWL. That was much more fun as far as I'm concerned. But if you didn't know, when they went to this whole like city-based teams, like it's the Boston Breach and the Seattle Surge and the Atlanta Phase and Dallas, Optic Texas and blah, 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 and on and on and on. They started, the Call of Duty League started charging, excuse me. I was like, what am I trying to say? Charging the owners, like if you wanted to get in and be like an owner of one of these teams, you had to have a $25 million buy-in. And then when there were like yearly kind of maintenance fees or like keeping yourself up to date fees, you know, throughout. And they just announced today that they returned all of that, including the initial $25 million buy-in, apparently. I think they're realizing the open style system back in the... I don't think they're going back to that, not yet anyway. I hope they do. But I think they're realizing back in the day it was a lot more fun, and like it's just kind of, I don't know, man. They don't have the tournaments don't have that kind of excitement anymore. It's like there's 3 matches in a day, whereas it used to be like there was like 20 matches in a day on, you know, like 4 different streams. You can check out the A stream, B, C, you know, like et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I think to me it was just a lot more fun, and it was kind of like the March Madness tournament, you know, with college basketball. The higher seed teams are probably going to be the ones that make it, you know, to the end, like we saw. Same for the women's. But when you do have that kind of Cinderella story that happens to make it through to like the Elite 8 or the Final 4 at least or something, it's something to really root for, and it gets people interested. And like, you know, I just realized that we did not have an ammo mod on our weapon here. I'm gonna want to get brain rot. So if we see brain rot, actually, I just heard that in the last second. This gun is good, man. I'm telling you. I mean, we're triple pap legendary in tier 2, so take it. You know, you got to be honest about what you're doing. Let's go here. The gun should be pretty good, but I mean, it's performing very well. You saw how fast it just took down a mini boss there. Like, it's good. It's a really good gun. I think, honestly, like I said, from what I've been playing with lately, and most of what I've been doing has been testing. I mean, that's like instantaneous there. Is testing out weapons lately. Let's go ahead and use this just so we can clear up the space in our backpack. Okay, there's no way. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, big lag spike. Reload, please. And we cannot let this... well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I was going to say, we can't let our gas mask break, but, I mean, we can just buy another one. It's $4 grand. It's not that big a deal. I'm not buying Pack-a-Punch or anything. We've already got that all sorted. I mean, we will probably upgrade our... from single pap to, like, at least double pap on the Scorcher. I mean, yeah, the Scorcher. Dude, where? I tried to throw that. Did I just? Yeah, that's quickly. I'm gonna drop that because it's just gonna get in the way. Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Where is this? There we go. Okay. We've got a little bit of it left, so we just need to hit an ammo pile now to refresh our gas mask before it breaks on us. This place is bigger than I realized. Okay. I'm doing all of this, by the way, really just to get brain rot, so let's hope we get brain rot. I mean, we could get some Casimirs or something, which would be great. I'd rather have fire, I think. So we didn't get brain rot, and I don't have room to carry that. Well, that's a little disappointing, but you know what? That's all right. Yeah, let's go this way because we're going to do another contract. Why run when we can just boost and fly? Okay, let's make sure we fix our gas mask here before we forget. And then we get into the Dark Aether and it breaks, and I'm like, oh, how did that happen? We get 25 grand. Actually, we need quite a lot more still, so. You motherfucker. You know what? That's fine. I've been having a ton of bad luck with that lately. Like, people that arrive just a couple of seconds before me to a contract. I didn't even see that dude on the map. He might have dropped in from up top there, up the cliff. So what we might do here real soon is just head into tier 3, buy all of our perks, just so we can kind of know where we're at, as far as money-wise. And then we can try to run a couple of contracts in tier 3 as well. And then we just need to buy Casimir's, and then we can pretty much just go. I really would like to get Brain Rot, but I don't know that I'm gonna wait like till we find it to go in. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll do this one last contract because it's right here. And it'll be so easy to do, and hopefully it'll be close and quick, and we can just get it done. These monkey bombs I'm picking up because they're good. I mean, they're not as good as the Casimir's, but they're giving it to me for free, so I've got 3 of them that I've picked up in this game alone. They're really not as good. We still want Casimir's. If we have enough points, like, we'll do that, but it's a nice secondary kind of a thing. So tier 2 HVT, you guys have been seeing how long it's been taking to get kills on HVTs. Because it's just way different now. The HVTs are way different now than the mini bosses, where there's always been a difference, but it hasn't been as different, for lack of a better term. Like, look how fast that was. Like, that was 3 bullets and he's dead. But the HVT's got a huge buff with Season 3. So, like, that's not bad to take him out that fast with this gun. I'm telling you, this gun is good, man. The SOA Subverter. No, it's not here. Where is Wonderfizz? Is there the other one as well? Yes. Let's have a look and see what's around here. Still no good contracts. Okay, so this is the real test. How do we do in tier 3? Oh, I forgot Mags of Holding. Should have brought Mags of Holding. That would have been very nice to have. Okay, so we've got our full Perkaholic. Got no Mags of Holding, which I'm just realizing now, which... that kind of sucks, to be honest with you, but that's alright. Okay. So let's get up in the sky again here. We take a quick look around, and we can have a look. Jeez, it's not much. Okay. We'll go do this HVT just to see how we do, really. It kind of stacks up. the subverter. You know, like what we can basically expect. When we get into the Dark Aether. So let's grab that. Get up in the sky one time real quick. Jesus, they spun me around. We got a mega bomb. Alright, so we're really going to test this. Which is fine, because that's what we're going to do when we go. Probably, you don't always get mega abominations. I always seem to, but... right in the mouth. There we go. Broke him pretty quick, so that's not bad. No, we don't want to get caught out, though. Where he can just keep doing that. And wrecking my plates. Okay, so let's move. Trying to move. The reason, like, hey, why aren't you moving? Because when he hits you, man, it's like getting hit with a concussion grenade with no tac mask. It's crazy. Like how stunned you get now. Open your mouth. Really wish I had brought mags of holding, I gotta be honest with you. Right in the mouth, but then we of course run out of ammo. Shoot, break it. Thank you. Now he's super mad because he's almost dead. Wow. That was him just whacking me with his tail. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I think I just realized something. Did we drop our Casimirs when we picked up that last monkey bomb? Yeah. It just means we have to do a couple extra contracts, which is not ideal, but whatever. Okay. We did somehow. Okay, I thought I had stowed it, but okay, that's super awesome. Okay, we're definitely gonna take that. Alright, let's see what else is available. Really nothing. I don't even have any extra plates right now. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back to tier 2 because I don't feel like doing what do you call it? The spore contracts. They just take longer than you want. We just want to get points. So right now I'd have enough for five Casimirs, which is actually okay, but I mean we ultimately want more than that. Where is this? Oh, it's on. I understand. Okay, it's in this trailer. I forgot. I don't think I've ever come at it from in this direction. That's why I was like, where the hell? See if we can get some brain rot.
I have cataloged these creatures.
Nope.
Studied them. Heck.
I was gonna try to just run right past them, but they weren't down with that apparently. So we had to shoot them. We're a half an hour into this, and not one person has said anything in chat. I think maybe I confused everybody today by going a little bit early on the stream. Maybe we just have to say fuck it and stick to the exact schedule every day.
Give them a nice deadbolt welcome, will you?
There we go.
I have marked the spot. My team will grab the sample.
Oh, I just got... Okay. It's fine. Where are we going to now? What is that?
Looks like you got your pound of flesh. And then some.
Dude, come on. What's close?
Moving here.
Okay, I think I saw another HBT contract in this direction. Did I mark it by accident, or when I was trying to back out of my map? Not quite. Okay, there we go. Let's get going over there. We could have hit that and would have been a little bit faster, but that's okay. Oh, what was that? It's like the Scorcher just farted instead of pushing us up in the air. It's just kind of like, oh gosh, all right, that feels better now. I guess I can work.
See that HVT marker? That is Mr. January from the Most Wanted Monsters calendar.
Okay.
Get him.
Mangler. We should take him out super quick. I do think we probably want to bring in a second sentry gun, I think. Because we're probably gonna get a mega bomb for our HVT.
Now that is how you tag him and bag him.
Okay, we got another monkey. The only bad thing about the monkey, well, there's two bad things about the monkeys, let's be honest. As far as when you're in the Dark Aether, because they're pretty good, because they keep, they distract the zombies. It'll be great for, like, being able to get the sentry gun down, for instance, like keeping the zombies off of you. But, one, you have to wind them up, and it takes a while to actually throw them. Two, in, like, Tier 3, or in the Dark Aether, it's not actually going to get any kills for you. So, like, it'll do damage to the zombies, but it's not going to kill them. It's not strong enough for that. So, as far as, like, again, versus Casimir's, it's just nowhere near as good. So, we're probably going to just, if we get enough points together, which there's no reason for us not to. I don't know why I'm, like, thinking, like, oh, we have to go fast through this. Because we don't. We'll probably just keep doing contracts until we get, like, we're going to end up with like 50 grand. That'd be 10 Casimir's, and yeah, we could. I was going to say, I don't even know if I could bring that many in, but we could. It's 5 spots. We have 9 in our, yeah, we could. Definitely could, actually. So we will probably, honestly, just end up doing that. And it would just be so nice. Well, I guess we're not going to... You can only get it in the Dark Aether. But, like, if we do the first contract and get Mags of Holding, that would be... Whew, be so happy. But the Casimirs, dude, you just throw them out like any other tactical. It just goes out super quick. And, I mean, it's going to bounce before it actually... Like, the black hole starts working, but... and I've had them disappear, like, through the ground on me before, and, like... It's like you didn't throw it out at all. Like, oh, okay. One, it's like one of the best things in the game, best items in the game, and it didn't work. And two, now I'm dead because I was expecting, I was using that as my get out of jail free card, and I did not get out of jail. I'm in the morgue, as a matter of fact.
Call for pickup. I'm at rendezvous, ready and waiting.
Whoa. Oh, we got just barely clipped the side of it there. Does anybody need the raw ether diagram? There's a doghouse. Okay, what's near? Let's just go right across the bridge and do that one. Again, we're just banging out contracts as fast as possible here. Whatever's fastest. I mean, it's cargo and it's HVTs, like over and over and over and over again, right? Those are the two best ones to do. We're just gonna keep doing them until there are no more on the map.
Hijack this shipment. I want a 5-finger discount on those Terminus guns.
Okay, I was gonna say how far does that? Oh, it did kind of make its way over there. I mean, not fully, but it did kind of make its way over there. Wasn't quite sure the range on that thing. I just had a horrible thought because I just realized it's been a while since I've looked down to see. Do I still have my ether blade? I didn't accidentally swap it out for something, right? Like I did with my Casimir. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go in with probably about. Oh well, let's see if we can start finding them. At least 8 Casimirs and probably I think 2 sentry guns is what we'll do. And then we'll get like a Mangler as our HVT, and we won't need to use any sentry guns at all. But whatever. I mean, we could set it down on the in the Outlast contract. Actually, wouldn't be bad. But you'll see how much the dog actually does during the Outlast contract. It's kind of insane. Because I've done it with and without, and I realized after having done it without, and then I did it with, and I'm like, why are we just kind of sitting here, like, not having any issues whatsoever? And we're just kind of chilling on the back of the, like that kitchen area, that building. And I realized, like, I went looking for the zombies, and I realized outside by the little wall there, like, you know, kind of along that beach area, the dog has got like 15 zombies piled up against it. He's just, they're trying to hit him, and he's just going in on them. And it's actually something we want to kind of be conscious of, because we don't want our dog to get wiped out there, because it would still be nice to have him. Again, he can revive you if in case anything bad does happen. So always good to have that, just kind of in your back pocket. And since it has been a little while since we've done this, and I forgot to bring mags of holding in, we're gonna want the extra protection, I think. So far, 71% of you say that have voted in the poll say you are not going to be watching the NBA playoffs. Absolutely wrecked, dude. This gun, I'm telling you guys, if you've not been using it, give it another shot. I mean, it's always been good. I don't think there's ever been a moment where the Subverter, since it was a Battle Pass gun, wasn't it? Some kind of reward gun. It's been good since day one, but I don't know, man. It just feels like now. Okay, where are the good contracts? We're gonna have to do a weapon stash? There's nothing else to do. Alright, let's do that. Is chat broken, or you guys are just like super, super quiet today? It's okay. I can sit here and babble. I could babble with the best of them. I should get a goddamn radio show. Not a babbling I do. Zombie blood. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so chat's not broken. You guys just aren't talking. Did you get the battle pass this season? I did. I did. I didn't buy it. Well, there's like different versions, right? You can buy it and just unlock everything immediately for yourself, which I did not do. Or you just buy like the 1100, you know, so like you open it up to be available. everything in it will be available to yourself. And then there's like the black cell version as well, which I don't get the black cell stuff. I don't find it worth it for any reason whatsoever. So I buy the battle pass and then I have to earn my way through, you know, up to 100 to actually earn, you know, get everything that's available in it. But we'll do. We're already 75% of the way there, and that's what I wanted was brain rot. So I'm happy with my AAT now. The gun is great. The only thing that I wish I had mags of holding, and I just totally spaced on it. I just wasn't thinking. I've got a few of them like waiting in my stash and in my backpack, and I did too. I got the black cell pack. Yeah, I mean, this stuff looks cool. I mean, so, you know, I got nothing against it. I just, I don't know. It doesn't, to me, it's just not that worth it. Especially when they're not putting out a ton of zombies content that I'm actually fully engaged with. You know, like, there's just a bit of a bummer, dude. I cannot wait for Gulf War to come out. I really can't. I had so much fun yesterday playing MWIII, you know, just going through the Easter egg again. It was just kind of nice. I like having this. I like having the Outbreak style, like the you know, the contrast. Same thing for Cold War, but as much as I liked Outbreak and appreciated Outbreak in that game, which I did, but I mean, let's face it, it's pretty boring ultimately. Like, you know, there's a very limited number of objectives to do. It just doesn't hold your attention that much, and I'm not a high round player, so to me, like, just staying on, you know, keep going, and keep going just for the sake of it has never really been a thing for me. I don't even know why I'm checking in there. Like, it's gonna be something good. Okay, that's fine. Let's get out of here. How much money do we have? 44. We still have 10 minutes. We can definitely get over. Okay, I didn't do that. I don't know why it did. Just put itself away. Please don't do that. You scare the shit out of me when you do, because I'm nervous every time I use the Scorcher. Because I told you guys, it happened to me. It was like doing the Red Worm twice. One, it happened to my friend where he just boosted in the air, and all of a sudden he just got insta-downed, and like you were thrown through the ground, and you cannot be revived. I don't understand like why that is. Like, if I got killed by zombies, I can be revived, but if I fall on the ground from a height, I can't be because reasons, I suppose. So that, you know, we had loaded up. You're trying to go do the Red Worm, so you're using a lot of your legendary equipment. You're using good stuff that has a 72-hour cooldown or 48-hour cooldown, you know. You're using those kinds of things. And then there was another time we were doing it, and basically the exact same thing happened, but it happened to me this time. An exact same kind of a deal, like using your legendary stuff, and it just got taken away from me because the game just decided to, no, you're dead now. Like, wait, why? I was just boosting in the air, like I went for my second boost, and it, I just insta-died and whew, through the ground. Okay. And when that happens, I mean, I it's bad enough that I was going to say it's okay that happens, like, whatever. It's not okay. It's definitely not okay. But why can't you be revived? Like, if he could have revived me, it would have been like, all right, well, I mean, it sucks, but you can still go. But why can't you be revived if you died from falling from high up? But if the mercenaries shoot you or blow you up with an RPG, you can be revived. Or as zombies eat you, you can be revived. Or a mega abomination, this literal monster, swallows you, you can be revived. But you can't be revived because you fell? I don't know. Seems a little goofy to me. Again, the raw Ethereum diagram. I get those so often. Okay, what do we got? What's next? They're gonna go for that, right? So let's go for this one.
Marking contract.
So we gotta get over 50 grand. We're gonna buy. Can I look at? I can't look at it while I'm flying. Basically, we're just going to buy a bunch of Casimir grenades, and I think I want to buy one more sentry gun. I think so. Should have triple boosted, but I did not. That's my fault. Let's go in the back door here, pick this up, and we'll get going. Where? I should have just grabbed that 500. Would have been nice. Where is the ether storm? It's below us. Okay, we can work with that.
I tried to get a deck of HVT cards printed up, but Green said no. Yeah, that target's a face card for sure.
Alright, let's go. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
For a DNA sample, right?
Nothing good in there. Okay, where are we going now? Another HVT. Let's go. Boost, boost, boost. And then we will shoot, shoot, shoot. Get there before. By the way, I don't know if you guys play Warzone. Probably a lot of you do. I don't, but like occasionally I watch some Warzone streamers, and it's just weird because I think of this as like our map, like Zombies map, and it's weird when I see this map like in this area, like it doesn't have that yellow haze over it, or in the tier 3 zone where it doesn't have that red kind of haze over it. It's like it just looks weird to me. I don't know. It's like something's wrong. It's too bright, it's too clean, it's too something. It's not right, I know that. Like, they don't even have a tornado, man. Come on, Zombies is better. We have a tornado. It's Dark Aether tornado. Super quick. Okay. Oh, we're at 54 grand. Okay. So, let's just boost in the sky. We're going to head over to tier 3. We're going to go to the buy station, wherever it is. And we're going to buy. You know something? I just realized.
Got a buy station here.
Is there spots in the Dark Aether, this new Dark Aether, you know, the latest Dark Aether, where there is, no, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was going to say, is there a place where they have, like, circuit board turrets that I would be able to use in there? I really thought, stupidly, obviously, that the Scorcher would work enough there that I wouldn't need to. Reload. Thank you. Okay, this is where our monkeys will actually come in handy because I need to just use the buy. So, let's go ahead and buy one. Okay. Replace that. Replace that. How many do I still have? Wait, let me check my stat. So now's the time we can definitely call in. How many points do I have? I still have. Oh, not actually that many. So let's call in our dog. I have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then, you know what? I think we're just gonna do this. And I think we're going to keep the extra self-revive. Do I want to, instead of the monkeys? Oh. All right, whatever. That's fine. So we're not going to use... We're not going to get the extra sentry gun. That's fine. Okay, we know where that is. Okay, so let's hit this ammo pile real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to go to the... We're going to get to the rift, and we're going to go ahead and use our... It's been a while, dude. It's been a long while since we've done this. We're going to, head in here. I don't even remember which side of the rift the regular sigil goes on. I will give them credit for one thing, man. I think that actually looks really cool. That's weird kind of being there. This whole, like, portal thing looks really cool.
We should be good to go.
It's a good design, I think. Alright, so it's been a minute since we've been in here. Hopefully this goes well. Which, I didn't even see my dog's name. Is it Fluffy? This time? Could be Pickles. Don't know if it can be not so. This screen right here, by the way, always panics me because it's crashed on me. I was in a party before. Again, it was just me and another guy. And it split us off. Like, it kept me on that loading screen forever, and it sent him back to the main loading screen. And we waited like a legit 10 minutes to see if it would work. And it did not work. We got waffles. Awesome. Okay, let's go get this contract. Am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it's okay. It's too late now. Mr. Peaks, how are you, sir? Oh, we got a mega bomb. Okay, I thought we would, and we did. Is there actually a buy station in the Dark Aether? I'm curious about that. I know there's ammo piles, but I don't know if there's a buy station. Okay, what we're gonna do here, real quick, I'm gonna chuck one of these down. You need to stop. Pop that down. Whoa, whoa! Too many Christmas. Dude, what the? Okay. I told you, it's been a while since I've been in here. I don't even know what... Oh, here it is. Oh, come on. So they're going in on my dog super hard here. You need to reload. I can't even see. Where is the mega bomb? I don't even see him. There he is. Okay. Excuse me. Dude, the poor dog takes up like all of their attention, which is great for me, but Nito, what's up, man? I saw you pop in. I haven't seen what you said yet, so give me a sec. Did he beat my dog? I'm very upset. Okay, I actually need to. Whoa. Oh. That's not what I want to do. Oh god. It's hard in the fog too, man. Whoa. That's not ready. Oh my god, we're gonna go down. Perfect. There we go. Ooh. Stella. Okay. Jeepers. Alright, somehow we did not clear. There we go, we gotta turn around. Wow, it gets gnarly in there. Okay. Like I said, it's been a while. I remember it's up there. NBA is good, but NFL is top tier. This year was so rigged because of Taylor Swift. Volatile. I don't think it was rigged, man. What's up, man? I'm not sure about the Pap somewhere. Yeah, there is definitely Pack-a-Punch. There are ammo piles. I call them, you know, ammo refill spots. I don't know if there is a buy. I don't think I've ever seen one. Game is April 20th playoff? What game is April 20th playoff? I mean, the play-in starts today. Tonight, in just a little bit. That's fully reloaded. Although I don't have a ton of ammo. My dog is gone. Which just sucks, dude. Jeez, man. Okay. Okay, we got a little bit of extra ammo there. Take these guys out and drop that down. More ammo there. All right, we should be good now. We got the ammo. Is what we were missing. We needed it. Use that. My poor dog. He didn't make it. Mr. Waffles. That's a nuke. I'm gonna be so happy. Or an insta. I'll take an insta. If I can get to it. Jeepers, creepers. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, thank you. Get off! Why are you doing? Black hole! Get off of me. And I didn't get... You suck. Okay, now this is our last attempt. No, well, now it's... I should... Okay. Ooh! I didn't really want to use that right now, but it kind of doesn't matter. Okay. What teams are playing tonight? The play-in is tonight. The first game is at 4. Like in 45 minutes or so. It's the Lakers in New Orleans, and then it's Golden State, and I forget who the other team is. So it's the play-in. Technically, it's not playoffs yet, but the regular season is over, and the play-in starts now tonight. So I consider it just playoffs. So technically, it's not the playoffs, but I mean, it's the playoffs, right? My Trailblazers are bad. I think they cranked up the difficulty today on zombies. I don't know. I'm gonna play Modern Warfare Zombies next week because I was launching my Scorcher in the sky as usual. It goes after you when you do cargo. Beat me. I was just saying, are you sure it was a... Because this has happened to me, and it wasn't a helo. It's just sometimes the game will just smack you down, and you are going to die. It's happened to me. I was literally just talking about it before you got here. How it's happened to me once and happened to a friend of mine once as well. When we were going to do... Both times, I think it was... one was actually during the Red Worm when it started. I was scorching away to a buy station to go buy a couple of extra sentry guns. That better not. Okay. Sometimes it'll... Like, it traps the zombie on the side of the rocket. And it... So it doesn't pull them into the black hole. Which is just bullshit when that happens, so... I thought that was what was about to happen there, but it didn't, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and put that on. Dude, that Mega Bomb, man, that first one was a nightmare, but actually the Outlast contract is what got us that, what, twice, right? I gotta remember. Jeez. We're still not out of here yet, so. Let's check what we got. Sure. Sure. And sure. Let's get up to the sky. So there's an exfil right there on the beach. You can see it right there. We still have 20 minutes, by the way, so that one right there. Now there's one way over there, but I believe there's another one, and I kind of want to look for it, just because. This is where, like, that big arena that you go to when you're actually doing the story mission, and then you get the exfil there. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I swear there's another one. To your right, to the right of the mall? On the beach over there? Because there's the one up in the hills. I know that one. That's right there. See it? Right by my left hand. Right there. There's that one. That's not the one I'm talking about, though. In the building? Over here? Across from the mall parking lot? Where's the parking lot? Is this? So in here? Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Good call, guys. So I think it's like each... Well... This one's not real close. Well, yes it is. Yes it is. So each location that you... Oh, no, that's not true because it's the one way up north. Okay. So it's not exactly true. I wasted a mags of holding that we got here, but that's alright. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna wait for the cooldown of my stuff to run out, then I'll hop on. Yeah, I mean, that's what sucks about the cooldown stuff. Nice, guys. I'm glad you told me about that, because I honestly didn't know where that one was. I've used the other two exclusively, and then I didn't know. I thought there was a third one, but I didn't know where it was. Now we need to find out. You know something? I have the map. And I think it's fully up to date. Ammo piles, but I'm not seeing a buy anywhere. There's Pack-a-Punch. That's where the bunny is. That's a jump rift. Ammo pile, ammo pile, ammo pile. That's where the drum is, where the mirror is. Yeah, there's no buy. It doesn't look like there's a buy station anywhere. By the way, if you guys don't have this, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Go ahead and bookmark this page. Open that up and bookmark that page. It's like the full Urzikstan map, and there's like a key you can oh shoot, that's what we were supposed to do, is find the BP, hit the mystery box. Let's jump into another game real quick. We're gonna hit the mystery box because who was telling me yesterday there's a BP50, is it a variant of some sort that you can get only from the mystery box? So we'll try to hit that real quick. But yeah, if you haven't been to that link there, it's an interactive map of like, it's Warzone, it's Urzikstan zombies, our zombies map here, and it's the Dark Aether Zombies maps as well. And there's a key. You need to learn to use the key on the left-hand side of the page there. So if you want to see like where all the dog houses spawn, where all the orbs spawn, you can unmark everything in it, so it just shows those things. You can see where like basically all the contracts are, where the jump, like the jump rifts that you can go through are, all that kind of stuff. So if you don't have that, make sure you bookmark that page. Sorters literally is impossible to reach 1,000 containment level without the game killing you. Probably. I mean, this is like the third time I've been up to this level for this character, and then the game will crash. I mean, I get knocked back to 75 again. There's 8 spots left in the playoffs. Whoever wins tonight gets a spot in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not the playoffs, but the regular season's over, and this is to play in to get to the playoffs. But I swear to God, there was like... So, like, two of the teams are playing for, like, the final spot, and then 2 of the other teams are playing for position. Isn't that right? I'm not even sure, man. I do want to watch it, though. So we're going to play one more game. Let me just kind of... We definitely don't need... I don't have... Hold on. We can load that up. I don't care if I use it and get rid of it or what. We can use this as well. Don't care if we use it and get rid of it. All that is fine. Let's get unequip that. We can use the bike because, I mean, honestly, I was talking to you guys about this the other day. Like, when the hell do you use the blood burner anymore? I don't have space. So we're going to put... we can double pap. We'll put this push weapon, whatever it's called, the gladiator. Do we want to make anything else to bring in with us? I mean, probably not. And these stuff is like, obviously, I could make it, but there's no need to. I'm intrigued on the mystery boxes. Nito, you were talking about it. Okay. Very helpful with the page above. Yeah, that's super. That map is super helpful. I think it's fake though. I spent over 100 grand on the box and still haven't gotten it. Oh, so it's BS. Volatile, yeah, I basically have that kind of stuff for just, it's sitting there waiting for me. Like, it's sitting there basically for Season 3 Reloaded, like, waiting. Like, this stuff, like, why haven't I crap? Like, I don't have room for it. And, like, I can go, like, check through my stash and be like, okay, what can I get rid of? Like, this Elder Sigil, like, I should just burn this. Like, 100% I should just get rid of that. I'm not going to go, like, we do this now just for a little bit of fun because I haven't done it for a while. I mean, that's kind of it, though. There's nothing else to do. I have 3 VR11s again. I don't want the VR11. Whatever. Let's just load into a game. So it's the BP50 schematic thing is BS. That SOA subverter is nasty. Throw the Jacqueline Ripper under barrel. You'll destroy HVTs. It's doing pretty good on HVTs anyhow. Honestly, the Mega Bomb is a bit more difficult, but you don't want to get super close to the Mega Abomination anyway, even with the Rip Run. I've done that, and it's not really ever worked out particularly well for me. So I don't know, man. I don't think the Rip. I mean, it's great, for the melees and getting all that stuff. You could definitely get tons of kills with it. It's fine. But the Subverter, in tier 3, even triple paps with the legendary tool, you could take out the regular mini bosses pretty quick, and the HVTs it does well on as well. So I think kind of as is, it's good. But you know, put on whatever attachments you guys like. I saw a video where a player had the BP, but I'm now convinced he was hacked up with an unlocked tool. VR11 is only useful for escort. For now, that's the problem though, Volatile. Like for now, the VR11 is only useful for that, and the old, basically, well, not just, but I mean, it's still good for the red worm, and it does really great job on HVTs, and works well on the Mega Abomination. But in the Dark Aether, if you're gonna go to the Dark Aether, you just want to have the Scorcher. I've done it without, and it can be a nightmare. You know, you got super sprinting zombies, and the way they've used, you know, stamina up when you have the stamina bar now, and then you go from sprinting, full attack sprint, to kind of like you're kind of sprinting, and you're just getting hit from behind. And if you, God forbid, if you're trying to reload or put a plate on or whatever, like, you just get overrun. So for me, the Scorcher is like, you know, it's like the golden armor is the best item in the game. Then probably the Scorcher, then the Aether Blade. You know, but I don't know. I hit him with the Ripper. If you jump and hit him, hit the purple hole, it will kill him faster. But the gun itself is nasty. Use that gun every time. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's good. And we tested out, you know, we kind of did the day the Purifier got nerfed. We hopped on to see just how bad it was and streamed that. And I mean, you guys know how bad it was and how bad it still is. And then we put on the chainsaw afterwards just to see, like, man, I hope this still works. And it did fine. You know, it does great against regular zombies. And it can do pretty well against the HVTs and stuff. But if you're getting surrounded by regular zombies because you haven't taken them out yet, like, it could, you know. And I'm always pretty much talking about solo play because I almost always play solo. So you got to take that into account as well. But, you know, like I said, whatever works for you guys, that's what you should use. If this, you know, because you're comfortable with something, like, that's a big deal, being comfortable with a thing, because you have confidence in it, or you know exactly how it's going to react, so you're not worried about, you know, whatever else happening. Totally, you know, use whatever you like. Use whatever attachments you like. Use whatever weapons you like also, so. I should have tiered that day. It's terrible. Yeah, I mean, look, the Purifier definitely needed to be nerfed. I don't think we can. You can argue, like, no, because it was super fun that way. Like, okay, I get it. But that it was nerfed, like, I don't think you could argue saying, like, it kind of deserved to be nerfed. You might not be happy about it, but it did kind of deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, it was so ridiculous. Like, you could take out HVT Mega Bombs, like, in the Dark Aether. And, I mean, solo in what, like, somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds even? Did it even take 10 seconds? This thing is so... Oh, I hate it. Wasn't watching. I missed my turn. But to nerf it, like, as hard as they did, that's where I have the problem. It's really, it's useless on the Mega Abominations. And then it was that same day, because I had just happened to pick up a Juggernaut. I got like it was one of my rewards. Well, it's not me. And we used the Juggernaut against a Mega Abomination, and it was garbage too. It was like, they're just taking, like, the fun stuff that we figured out how to do, like, to kind of take advantage, and they just nerfed the hell out of everything that was fun. And they really kind of just ruined, like, Sledgehammer, again, I said it a million times, I'll say it a million more. Their idea of, at least as far as zombies goes, is instead of when we find something that is, we can, like, basically take advantage of a little bit, is they end up trying to punish rather than reward. Like, they don't really ever give us the real good rewards, but they punish us an awful lot. I forgot I didn't have a self-revive anymore. And I just think it's a terrible way. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun, so. I don't know. See, like, now I don't want to do escort contracts or cargo contracts because I got a bike. This stupid bike.
Marking contract.
No, it didn't even take 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I was saying, like, I don't even think. Honestly, probably 5 seconds at the longest is really what it took to beat them. It's insane. Yeah, they over-nerfed it. They could have decreased a little bit, not so much. Yeah, I mean, even half or 3/4, but they just made it so it doesn't do anything. And that's like their answer to a lot of things is like, oh, this is too easy. Well, just add more, just put more in, more zombies, more mini bosses, more whatever, just more, yeah, more. That's how to solve it. Or when it's a situation like this, where it's like it does so much damage. Well, just make it so it does no damage then. Literally does no damage. Like, well, shouldn't it do some damage? Like, it's a weapon. No. Just make it so it does. Like, we don't have the time to sit here and figure out how much it does this or that or whatever. Like, just make it so it does none, and then we could be on our way. Like, okay. And they did something really weird with the physics as far as vehicles go for Season 3. Because I jump my vehicles all the time now over the tiniest little stuff where it didn't used to happen before. It's bizarre. I3 needs a pickup. Are we near I3? I think we well, no. Oh, this thing doesn't stop. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you were trying to steal my bike, fuckhead. Move along, douche. Take my bike. Get the fuck out of here. Whee! I told you they did something with the physics, man. Alright, this guy's just trying to steal my bike, so I'm not even going to hop off and get that contract. Like, screw him. I honestly don't care about this blood burner at all. It's just that guy thought he was going to be clever and steal it from me. So now I'm like, fuck you, you're not having it. So we can go get this one.
Marking contract.
As soon as you hop off, someone steal your bike. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was talking about this. I was asking you guys the other day, like, the first 3 days that we've had the blood burner key and the schematic for it, like, you'd see these all over the place. And I was like asking you guys, like, when is the last time? At the point that I was asking it, like, when was the last time you actually saw a blood burner bike anywhere on the map? Because I never do. Because it's useless. For exactly that reason. Like, you can just hop off your bike and then anybody else in the game can just steal it from you? Like, how stupid is that? And I almost forgot, we can drive across water with this thing. I mean, this is like the one cool thing about this bike. Other than that, it's just... Oh, stay up there. Oh, I wanted to land it up there. That would have been cool. And that's another thing. The huge banners right across your face. You can't see shit. The bike is so bad. Yeah, the turret circuits still kick ass, thankfully. Yes. Get lost, you dirty little butt. I mean, you know, like... Again, honestly, I don't care about this bike. I don't ever use them. Just because it's not useless, but it's like... It's not that good. It's good. The guy didn't even pick up the contract. Like, it's good for if you don't have anything, but, like, you would much rather have a Scorcher, right? Or you could just do a cargo contract. Because they're, like, the best contracts in the game. But if you do it, you know you're going to lose your blood burner. So, again, why would you use it? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I don't care if somebody takes it now. I really don't. Okay, actually, while we're doing this, let me pop on This and that on our little gladiator knife thing here. By the way, you guys saw the subvert of that whole last game. Going to tier 3 and tier 4, Dark Aether. What did you think of it? Because I think legit it's probably the best gun in the game right now.
Wanted, dead or alive? Well, no, dead, really.
And I know Abrupt, you said you're pretty much using it all the time anyway now, right? But I think it's probably the best gun. So my top, I don't know, 3 or 4 would be the SOA Subverter, the WSP Stinger pistols. You got to do dual wield and, you know, the extra large magazines on them and all that kind of stuff. The Swarms, WSP Swarms, again, dual wield, etc., etc., etc. The Haymaker and the Lockwood, I need to kind of battle those two out. Abrupt stop with the $5. As soon as you get off, they'll steal it. People like that piss me off. I had one guy drive it out of the map after he stole my bike. Dude. First of all, thank you for the $5 dono, man. That was very nice of you. 2, like, yeah, there's a level, and I think it honestly has a lot to do with us really not having any new, like, missions, new story, new stuff that we can really do now. Is like people are just getting on and just being dicks just because what else are they gonna do? I mean, and we're talking about Call of Duty players, so let's be honest. They don't need a ton of help with being douchey, but, you know.
Well, that put me off my lunch.
If they see an opening to douche it up, they're going to. But thank you for the dono, man. That's very kind of you. Yeah, you use it faithfully. It's definitely really good. I use the Haymaker a ton. Yeah, see, I want to battle the Haymaker out with the Lockwood. You just, not the MW3 Lockwood, not the one we were using the other day, the 2-shot. You got to use the slug in that to get the most out of it. We need to start hitting the mystery box, by the way. So keep your eye out for the blue light for the mystery box, because I haven't noticed it, and I just realized, like, yeah, that's why we're here.
Get your ass back here.
I chased him down, it's no problem. Yeah, my stuff is complete, even my Borealis. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's a lot of what it is too. Like, again, most Call of Duty players, let's face it, don't need an excuse to be trolly or douchey. It just kind of comes naturally to them. But now that there's like nothing to do, and like when we do get the new stuff, I mean, at least for Season 2 Reloaded, and it's going to be the same, it's probably going to be even worse this time around. You're basically getting 1 or 2 days of new material out of it. Like, yeah, you probably have to go back to the Dark Aether a few times before you get all of your schematics, the new schematics, but I'll even give you a week, even that, but that's pushing it. And then you've got 2 months to go until the next update for Zombies players. Like, you know that Call of Duty players, Zombies players, are going to be kind of douchey. Alright, let's go do one more contract. Then swear to God we need to find a mystery box. But it sounds like this BP-50 thing in the mystery box is BS. But we'll hit it anyway. We're going to be done in about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go watch the game for tonight. There's literally nothing to do in this game right now. That's why I spent $100 grand on the mystery box. Yeah, exactly. They get bored. I mean, we all did. Like, it's the thing. It's like I'm sitting around. It happened this morning. I'm sitting around here. I'm drinking my coffee. I come to my desk here, and I'm like, you know, I'd like to hop on and just kind of play some zombies. It's like, well, maybe I could hop on cold. It's like, well, we just did Mauer yesterday on stream. I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to play the current game, the new Zombies game. It's what you do every year, right? It's the new one. You want to play the hell out of it. And then I mean, I did, and I played one game. Dude, he just took my... Well, maybe I don't know, I haven't really been keeping up on... keeping my armor tight, so... Maybe.
If I got it printed, I'd want you to autograph this guy's most
Come,
wanted
come,
card.
come. Bad dog. Hey Josh, I just crashed and lost 3 PAP3 crystals and 2 legendary tools. I'm done for a while. Dude, I know exactly what you're going through, man. Completely. Unfortunately, I know like literally exactly what you're going through. It sucks, man, and it's happened to us all, unfortunately. Just the way this game is now. It's super friggin' sucks, though. Is the mystery box gonna be here? It is. Okay, let's go. I don't think there's actually anything in it, but we'll give this a shot. What was the BP50 supposed to be? What is the what's the thing that's supposed to what is it called? What are we looking for? Yeah, Josh, I was just talking about like this character that I'm using now, the Snoop character. I've had him. You know, you want to get your containment level over 100 in this mode, right? Because you get the discounts for everything. You get extra points for doing contracts and blah, blah, blah. And, like, unfortunately, right when I get to this character, like, to this level, basically I'm at now, we're at, like, 180-something. I've crashed twice and got sent back to 75 on both of those. And because your stash size, and I never did the whole glitch where you could expand it to over 200, I have the legit 10 things in my stash. So I'm using my backpack as the secondary stash, basically. So I don't really bring in a ton of stuff normally into the games. I usually have like a couple of legendary ether tools. I have a couple of scorchers, maybe a couple of tier 3 pack crystals, stuff like that. Just because it's like my secondary stash. So that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to in season 3.5 is just that they're gonna up it to 20, which I really think they should have gone to at least 25, but whatever. At least they did something. So I don't know. But yeah, man, I feel for you. It sucks, dude. There's nothing like I can't make it. You know, nothing I can say is gonna be like, yeah, it's fine. Like it just sucks. It super sucks. It's an aftermarket part for the BP50. It's called the Jack Revenger. Okay. We'll look. I'm not even going to pick up what I don't want, though, because I want to take this to the exfil and get it. Because you have to wait till you're level... You get it to level 4, my punchy thing here. And then you got to get like 250 kills with it. That's really all you got to do. And then you're on like the Golden Enigma camo and that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what, though? You can pick up and... I forgot. This isn't BO3? If you figure out that BP53, let me know. It's news to me. Can't wait for the stash. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to think that it's actually BS. I don't know that it's a real deal. I saw it. Oh. Give me my puncher. Okay, I definitely didn't mean to do that. Now, have you guys noticed when you swap out your weapon and re-pick it up too many times, that when it hits the ground, it'll just disappear like super quick? Like it won't just stay there like it normally does? I never get one single BP50 out of the box, by the way. Dude, I think this is BS, but we'll keep going. I mean, we did what we wanted as far as, you know, the stream today. Like, going into the Dark Aether again. That was actually kind of fun. It was a little bit of a I mean, not much of a challenge, but it was a little bit of a challenge, you know? It was kind of fun. That's the other thing, is I kind of wish, like, how do you guys tell me what you think of this, because I honestly don't know how I feel about this. Because in previous, like, every previous Zombies game, right? The mystery box was a big deal, because you're going to get monkey bombs. That's what you use, really, to kind of, like, get a good gun. You know, there was some maps had good wall weapons. Most were kind of like okay, but the good stuff, the real good stuff, was in the mystery box. And then since Cold War, I mean, let's face it, there's only been one other game. I flat out don't count. If you're new here, I do not count Vanguard as a real game. So the only time that gets brought up, Vanguard, is to mock it and to say that it wasn't a real game, because I legit forget that it even happened for the most part. But when you can bring your own loadout, like, I don't use the mystery box pretty much ever. And not only that, like, you can bring your own loadout, but you can also just go ahead and go to a crafting table and make your own monkey bombs. You don't even need to get lucky for that. So, like, in this game, dude, like, I don't, especially this game, I don't ever use the mystery box. The only times I've done it is because there's like calling card challenges for it, or like seasonal challenges, something like that you to do, you have to earn whatever reward. I'll do it for that reason alone. But that's it. And in Cold War, you remember one of the Dark Ops challenges was to get literally every weapon out of the mystery box. So you had to go like to round 50 or whatever to be able just to afford it and get lucky enough to get like all the different guns that were in it. So I did that kind of stuff, but occasionally you'd try to see if you could get the ray gun in Cold War, but that was literally it. There's just no other, there's no real reason now. Like, you can, like I said, you can craft your own monkey bombs, and whatever gun you wanted to bring in, you just brought in. But at the same time, I don't like RNG being a huge factor in my Zombies games. Like, anytime RNG is a main, like Moon, or even Revelations and stuff, you have to get the Apothecary Servant out of the mystery box. You really want to get the Thunder Gun out of the box as well. Oh, I'm out of... I don't have any plates. Don't go down in tier 1, please, for the love of God. I'm used to last game having having golden armor. I kind of just forgot about the whole plate thing. Is that an RPK? Yeah. Isn't that an MW2 gun? I didn't know MW2 guns were in the mystery box. Vanguard was shit. I mean, it was... Hey, you know what? We gotta pick it up, dude. We have to. Here, let's pop that on it. I kind of want to go fight some big bad guys just to see how it does. Yeah, but it's just kind of a bummer. Like, I mean, it's good, but at the same time, it's like one of the cool things about Zombies was hitting the box and getting something good out of it. Although I don't like RNG really being any kind of a factor in my game. I like to, you know, I learn at the map, I get skilled at the map, I get, you know, you get better. I think that's where most of, you know, the effort should be, but at the same time, when you hit the box and like, oh, dude, I got the ray gun, I got the Mark II, you know, whatever. I got monkey bombs, I got, you know, I got Arnie's, little Arnie's, or, you know, whatever. I wish they would give weapon cases out of the loot box we could exfil and bring back. That would be a little incentive to use it. Weapons cases, meaning like the wonder weapons, like in the case, not the actual weapon to use, but like a... like if this was in the case basically that I could take out with me. Yeah, that would be cool. That looks interesting to use. Is there a... up here?
Got a buy station here.
I'm gonna need to get... yeah, that would be actually... That's actually a really good idea, Nito, I think, anyway. I mean... The Riveter, that thing is terrible, too. It'd be a reason to hit the mystery box, at least. You know, like, now, again, I don't see it. I don't see why you would. And if you wanted to get, like, a legendary gun, just go into Tier 3 and hit one of the wall buys. And, you know, there's, like... occasionally there'll be an LMG on the wall up there. It's like you can get a good gun that way. You don't need to hit the mystery box to get lucky for that. You can get a legendary weapon, like a legendary LMG off of the wall in Tier 3. So,
I'm still hungry for blood.
what? Again, what's the point? I don't know. Yeah, by the way, I think this BP thing is probably BS too. It's useless. The box is useless in this game. Yeah, I mean it really just kind of is. Oh, you know what we want to do before we leave? Let's go to Tier 2. And I want to buy a sentry gun. I just like having it there. So like when I load in, because I'll forget that I used it, you know? It's kind of funny, like the $2,000 streak is actually not, yeah. It's actually like the best one to use in the game. Instead of the $10,000 Juggernaut, because they just made it so the Juggernaut doesn't work on Mega Bombs. And okay, so now we can level this up. Now we need 250 kills with this, this gladiator tool, whatever it is, knife thing, to unlock the first camo, and then you can do like Golden Enigma, which is what, 100 kills and exfil, and then it's like pack a bunch of 300 kills for Zircon, and then I think it's just 10 special zombie kills for the Serpentine and for Borealis, because we have we have Borealis done. Ugh. Took some damage there. Whoa!
The fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Look at this, look at this. What the hell's going on? That's great, man. That's the VR11. So it's not like, like it's actually kind of... Like, it's not useless. I'll give it that. Dude, he came out with an RPG. Look at this. It's great. Alright, let's buy that. You know what? Let's put this... just to use it, because why not? We never use that. And let's do this. And let's go... we're just going to go to an exfil station and try to get, like, a whole bunch of kills. And then we've got 5 minutes before... Well, I don't know if the game actually starts at, like, 4:15 or something like that, but it's close to this time. So... I mean, what I wanted out of today was to show you guys the SOA Subverter and how I really do think it is the best gun in the game right now. Second would be the WSP Stingers for me. That's the pistol, the dual-wield version. Followed by the Swarm, and then what else have I been using that was really good? Again, I kind of want to battle out the Haymaker and the Lockwood, really, to see which one of those would be like truly the best of those two. Just kind of like the different categories of gun. Other than that, like This stuff, other stuff is fine. Like the FJX Horse, the new SMG, it's good. It's not amazing. So it's fine. Like there's plenty of stuff that's fine, but there's nothing that's really like wow. And I think the SOA Subverter is probably the closest to like, oh, this is a good gun. You wouldn't go wow, but you're like, okay, if I have a triple pap gun and it's legendary, legendary tool on it, I know I can head into tier 3, and I'm not going to struggle to get kills. Or I can go to the Dark Aether with this and know that I'm going to do just fine. Like, it's not going to be a nightmare. Like we did with... we went into the Rift to do, like, the story part of the mission in the Dark Aether with the KV broadside. Because we had that new... we had the new blueprint for that. Or the jack conversion kit, rather. That is the worst gun in the game, man. And it turned that very simple mission into, like... Oh, we're going to have to do some work here. Like, you know... we weren't really ever close to not completing it, but... You guys remember that... the Mangler boss at the end of that? Like, how long that took us? If you were here that day? I mean, it was forever. We just couldn't get him killed because the gun was so goddamn weak. I think battle rifles are just kind of where, like, this season is at. You know, as far as the guns. The broadside. Yeah, dude, it's so bad. And you guys remember, like, in last year in MW2? That thing was so OP. Like, if you were a... Warzone or DMZ player, that thing was insanely good. Like Building 21, that's all that people were using there is that KV broadside, man. Let's have it sitting up and look nice. Be respectful, you know? It does look good, I'll give it that. Other than that, like, it's whatever, who cares? I tried it and said, oh, thanks for wasting my time. This is a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, it's really bad. The KV broadside is like, I was kind of like, honestly, it was so bad that I was just like, did I get really worse at playing the game? Like, it made me think that all of a sudden I sucked at playing zombies in MW3. Because it was so bad. Like, I'm not getting kills with this. Or did they nerf everything? Did they super buff all the zombies, all the HVTs, all the just regular mini bosses? Like, did they just super buff everything? Am I terrible all of a sudden? Like, is it time to retire? And probably yes. All this kind of stuff is just like, oh, I just need to use a decent weapon. But it really made me think, like, I guess I'm not good anymore. And now it's kind of funny because now that I actually know like how bad that is, it's like, man, I'm pretty fucking good because we went into the Dark Aether and we did that. It was, you know, like, it wasn't easy, but we got it done. So maybe I have some movement skills. And actually, at the end of the day, it'll make you feel better if you can survive. But yeah, oh god, that thing sucks. I want to like thinking of making a video of like the top 3 guns right now or whatever. Just thinking of this stuff. And I want to like have a special, you know, like little thing at the beginning, like those. We got the best ones coming up, but this is definitely the worst one. So don't ever use it unless you're a masochist and you're just into hurting yourself, because it's just awful. But yeah, man, DMZ, it was just. It was crazy last year. I really kind of, I've been watching so much DMZ, old streams from DMZ. I really hope they bring it back, dude. I would love to get into it in a new game mode. I mean, I don't think they're going to. I kind of, with nothing else to do, like we're not going to have, I don't think we're going to have a lot, to be honest with you, to do for the rest of this year. Like we're going to get season 3.5. We're going to have this like one new story mission. It's another rift that's going to open up. We're going to go into the dark. It's going to be exactly the same as season 2.5. Exactly the same as season 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 is going to be exactly the same. You know, you pick up some items and then you have to upgrade them somehow, and then you open up, like that's going into the rift, and then you get, that's the story mission. You come out, And now, hey, guess what? You got a sigil, and there's also a version called an Elder Sigil. And you can go into this Dark Aether, and you can get these new schematics. Like, really? No way. That sounds amazing. I've never heard of that before. So I think there's not much coming for us for the rest of the year, unfortunately, as far as new content zombies-wise. And, like, yesterday during the stream, I streamed Cold War Zombies. Like I said earlier, I streamed MWIII. Did the Easter egg, and while we were streaming it, like the viewership was pretty good, but like there was no VOD viewership whatsoever. Like this video, the stream today will do probably 5 times, no, way more than 5 times VOD what Cold War MWIII stream did yesterday as far as VOD numbers go. It's just people aren't searching for that right now because, you know, they know their Cold War stuff, and by this point, it's like you either watch it while it's happening because it's that hit of nostalgia, or you don't really go searching it out. You know what I mean? So whatever, we'll see as far as that stuff goes. So I don't know how much more we're going to stream of that. I might like to stream a little bit of DMZ during the rest of this year because I started playing it. I never really went like. I played for like pretty much 2 weekends. So I started playing it. I never got deep into it because I started late. And I was doing a whole bunch of zombie stuff and whatever. So, I got a headache. It's possible that I do a little bit of that, although that I would like to do with solo DMZ is rough, man. It can be very rough. And especially now that, like, people that are still playing it are pretty much the people that played it from the beginning and never left. So they've got all their story missions long since done. So now they're in there treating it as Warzone rather than missions to accomplish. Because they're probably, honestly, let's be honest, they're probably not great at Warzone. So they they play DMZ because they can get more kills that way. But whatever. So I don't know. This is just all things I'm thinking of, but I don't know. We'll see. 3 best, 3 worst guns for a video. Like, I don't even know what the 3 worst one would be, but I know that the broadside is the worst gun that I've used. It's like legit the worst gun that I've used since Modern Warfare 3 Zombies came out. It's not even close. It's really bad. And it wasn't just that Jack conversion kit. We used that for a game, and it was terrible. And then I took it out, and I built it up on my own, with my own attachments on it. And that sucked ass, too. It's just a bad, bad gun, man. And it's a shotgun with terrible hipfire, too. Like, it just sucks. I've been debating playing it here and there again, but it's just streamers hunting it. Yeah, exactly. And I like to run solo. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, Abrupt. So it can be, like, it's a bit of a nightmare for solo people, and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, but I don't know. Okay. So that's it for today. I appreciate you guys dropping by and checking out the stream. Some new people here today. Abrupt. Great to see you, man. Appreciate it. And thank you again for the $5 dono. That was very, very generous of you. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. I'll be back on again tomorrow, but with what? I don't really know yet. I haven't thought about it. There was something. I don't know. There was something I was thinking of, and I honestly, I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. We might actually hop back into, just to finish off Cold War, we might just hop back into and do the Forsaken. Although we did just do that with Mitchell. Well, I guess it was probably about a month ago. I mean, it's not that long, but whatever. I heard the Super Shotgun blueprint for the Lockwood 300 is good. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, man, no problem. I have your notifications. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Nito, GG's to you as well, man. I'm going to try it tonight and find out. Do it. Try it. Honestly, try it. And, well, you're talking about the KV, or you're talking about the Lockwood 300. Yeah, I wanted to, actually, let's look at this real quick. Just to show you the gun that I was talking about. We know the Haymaker's pretty good. The Jack conversion kit on that is actually, that's what makes the Haymaker to me. Without it, it's whatever. With it, It's very good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the broadside. Ugh. This is not the one I'm talking about. Not the Lockwood 680. We're talking about... Oh, is it? Yes, it is. It is. This is what I'm talking about. But... the ammo you need to put on there is a 12-gauge slug, right? Yeah, 12-gauge slug. And then you... there was a... was it the barrel or the guard down here? I think it was this. You have to put on the MWIII X-ray skeleton guard. I think... No, you didn't have to. I think I always did. I think I have a blueprint for this as well that I used that was quite good. I'd have to go back and look at that, I'll be honest with you. But there's a build for this. Because there's that Lockwood, and then there's also the MW2 Lockwood, which if you use this... we did a stream on this just last week, I think it was. And if you're using this, you basically have to use mags of holding because it's only got 2 slugs in it. So you'll be constantly reloading. With mags of holding, it actually makes this pretty good. It's not amazing, though. It's good. It's very good, even. But it's not amazing. But if you're going to use that, use mags of holding, and then it's definitely worthwhile. And I tried out... I made a class with the Bryson because I was thinking maybe there's a whole thing with MW2 guns are better than MW3 guns right now. And I started putting some classes together. This Bryson, I built it up and was like, it was fine. There was nothing special about it. So, or was it this one? I think it was actually this one that I was using, the 890, and it was fine. But again, there was nothing particularly special about it. So, I don't know, whatever. I was destroying people in Warzone with the Haymaker Jack. Yeah, the conversion kit. I bet. I wrote my game. With mags on the Doom shotgun. Yeah, pretty much. It ends up being like that. Second worst gun is the Riveter. The Riveter was terrible. Was there a moment that it was good this year? I can't remember. I think it sounds like it should be good, but it's not. It's really not. Have you tried the MX Guardian out? I honestly don't remember. I had a really good build on this. It was months ago, though, and then... that's kind of why I wish there was kind of a thing we could do with, you know, you have your insured weapons and then your contraband weapons. I wish that we could, like, I don't know, have an insured locker and, like, pull parts out, like certain guns out and load it in, and like, because I've had some builds on these guns that were really good. Now I'd have to go back and look at my old stream. Well, find my old stream first of all, and then look at the build on it and be like, oh, this is what I had on that was good. But, of course, like, you know, they nerf attachments, they nerf guns, they nerf whatever. So it doesn't mean it's going to be the best gun for the rest of the year. I would have to check it out. That's supposed to be good now. Yeah, it's really bad. The Doom shotgun has higher damage than the base version of our other blueprints. Oh, does it? All right. That's it. I'll be back on tomorrow. Back to probably to the normal time, although... yeah, probably to the normal time, because the first, like, half hour, 45 minutes that I was on to, like, I don't think anybody was prepared for me. My normal people that show up weren't prepared for it. Kind of like nobody was here at the beginning. So, but I'm going to go check out this game. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling into it a little bit. I'm not big into NBA, but I don't know. I'm kind of checking out these playoffs this year. All right, that's it. Again, thank you all very much. I'll post the Lockwood build. Yeah, put it in the comments. Definitely abrupt. That'd be awesome, actually. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.